Hello, everybody. I'd like to talk about something. All right. Someone asked me to get back on Facebook and talk about something very important. Very, very important. I said, okay, I will. I told them that I would talk about something that people need to listen to what I'm going to say. And I want to talk about something that I need to talk about, okay? The reason why I'm saying this is because there's a lot of people that want me to talk about this because they want me to let them know what we're doing, okay? About 3 days ago, there was a major fire in New Albany, Indiana. It was an apartment complex right next to the Cake Lady. Now, this lady asked me today to get on the Facebook again and explain to what's going on. I told her tonight I would. And she wants me to pour my heart out, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to pour my heart out, and I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing. Okay. A couple days ago, there was a major fire at the apartments in the Cake Lady's place. Everything burned. Everything. But the weird thing about it is everybody got out safe. My friend Linda was in the apartment. The whole apartment. If you go on Facebook and look, or go on YouTube, or go on just on regular on Google and look, firemen were there, everybody was there, the whole place burnt. The thing is, we saw angels. And her caseworker's name is Angel. Wow, it's weird because it's funny because everywhere you turn, you seem like you want to help somebody and you want to play it forward. You want to do something that is nice. So what I'm doing between my niece, my sisters, and all that, we're putting a drive together to help get clothes, pants, shirts, anything, toothpaste, shampoo, whatever you want to get rid of. We need radios, little radios for people that lost their radios, and maybe little tablets and stuff like that. People lost in the fire like my friend did. You know, you can rebuild an apartment. You can rebuild a house, but you can't rebuild a life. And I believe the way this fire was going on and the way everything happened, there were angels there. I don't care if people believe in angels or not, but I got pictures to prove it. The other thing is that the fire broke out so fast, so quick. There were friends that tried to help other friends, one after another. All those victims came to my house today, and they thanked me for what I did with the clothes drive. My baby sister, I made her the director of the clothes drive, or whatever we get. She's going to be in charge of it. And I tell you a little bit of story about something that happened a couple years ago. I always wanted to come back to see my mom and dad one day. I wanted to see my mom so bad. I made a certain phone call, and it went to my baby sister. She got to know what was going on, and that call brought me back to my family that I love. I got to see my mom. I got to see my dad before we said goodbye. You know, the old saying is, you got to play it forward to make someone happy, to make people realize how important it is to play it forward. So we played it forward. And everything that has gone on. And I just want to sit there and cry. But I can't, because I want to celebrate. I want to celebrate everything happening. I want to thank the firemen. I want to thank them, how fast they respond. When we got my friend to the hospital, She had no fire damage or anything on her at all. Everybody in the apartment, it's like they were, what's it called? One of my friends said that he had to run down the stairs to the fire. He said his face got burnt. But when I saw it today, his face wasn't burnt. There's been a lot of fires this week, almost 17 fires or more. And they just keep coming one after another for some reason. I don't know why. But they keep coming one after another. A fire, another fire, and another fire. It just don't make sense. But the only fire that we need right now is Jesus Christ. He don't have to put out that flame for us. He can make that flame shine for us every day. So me, my sister, my other sister, my niece, and everybody has started a drive. The girl named lived in apartment 1 that had the dog. I'm not going to mention her name, but she's a very special person. She had an incident a couple of months ago. I told her, God will help you with this. She started believing everything I said. We need to believe in all the things that are happening right now to these families. Have no home. Have no place to live. We need to draw together as a family and keep the circle together. We don't have to be a family of 1 to 2, but today all these people came to my place and we pray, and I could just feel the tension. Hallelujah. I could feel it. I told John I love him. I told all the other people in the building I love them. I said what we're doing. They thank me. Well, today I got surprised 2 times. I played it forward. They played it forward for me. I ain't going to say who. I'm just going to say they played it forward to me. Well, tonight I ran into another stranger. I could tell he was homeless. I seen he was homeless. I knew he was homeless. I knew he wasn't lying either. He asked me, do I have $1? I didn't give him $1. I gave him 5. Just like the other stranger. I gave him 5. I played it forward. He came up to me and he gave me a big hug and said, sir, what's your name? I said, my name's John. He said, I want to thank you for what you've done for me. I really want to thank you for what you've done. I said, you don't have to thank me. He said, well, where you live, I want to pay it back to you. I said, no, you ain't paying it back to me at all. Just use it as a blessing. He said, oh, thank you. He started crying at me. If we play it forward, we get things done. I'm asking for towels, washcloths, socks, pants, shirts, shoes, belts, hats, gloves, bras, scarves because of winter. I'm asking for all these things. There's one thing you got to understand. We only live one life, and one life only. If you can play it forward for these families, bring it to 1215 State Street, New Albany, Indiana. Put it on the front porch, just like other people did. If you have a heart, release it to these people. Let them know the cake lady and her husband, they are so blessed. They're in my heart every day. But what happened the other day, we draw closer to them. We give our strength and our power to them. We have to let them know that we care. I posted a video this morning And my niece, I posted the video this morning, and what was so funny about that video, that lady said it almost made her cry. So if you have the heart and you want to help, if you don't believe us, go online, go to Google, look at WLKY, look at 32, look at 3, look at 41. 3 days ago, a devastating house fire that took everything. Everything was taken, but not their heart. Everyone in these family members was saved by the grace of God. There were angels here. There were things here that people just didn't understand. We are one nation, one God. We live in this world one time. And when that time is ready to come, we will not have no more life. When God calls us home and says, I'm done with you, it's time for you to go. Well, I spoke to someone on Facebook tonight. They said, I think you're a messenger, John. I said, what do you mean? They said, I think you were sent here as a messenger to tell people about what's happening. I told the lady, I'll pour my heart out. We've got to help these family members. Casey, or no, I'm going to say Casey, a friend of mine has done a GoFundMe page. She's made lots of money. I have a sister that's working on it. I have another sister that's working on it. I have organizations, Red Cross. I have Red Cross. I have Salvation Army. I have Wishing Well. Everybody is working with me to bring these families together. Everybody probably knows who I am. My name's John. I'm the man who decorates the house in New Albany. But I don't know if I'm going to get to the house this year because this is important. We've got to take care of this. We can do Valentine's Day next year. We can do all the stuff next year. But this right here is important. Why? Because God told me to follow this in my heart. I told the people in the apartments that lost their life. One guy said he was complaining about his feet hurting. I said, ask God to heal you. Another person was complaining about his face. Another person was complaining about they lost everything. And they said one day, they said, I never expect this was going to happen to us. You can build a home back up, but you cannot build a life. You remember what I'm saying. Last but not least, I want to say you are all blessed. The people that were burned out of this home. The cake lady, her husband, and her. I love them very much. But we just have to be strong in what we do. I can sit here and I can shed a tear for you, but I'm not going to do that. I can sit here and say thank you for what you've done, but I'm not going to do that. All I'm asking is help for these victims. And everything is starting to come forward. I'm getting clothes. I'm getting all kinds of stuff. All kinds of things are starting to come forward because I'm playing it forward. Would you be that next person to play it forward with clothes, towels, washcloths, shampoo, toothpaste, hairbrush, bandanas to put in her hair? Because there were 3 women in this apartment. But there were other people with them too. Would you play it forward for me? Follow your heart. Let's do this. I thank you very much. That's all I got to say. If you want to donate, follow your heart. Let's make this family stay together in a circle. Let's don't tear it apart. And what happened today when I had all these people in my house, we put ourselves together, and one of the fire victims prayed, and I could just feel that power come off the top of us. I could feel that power on top of us, because I knew when I asked the person that was one of the victims to pray. Now on Facebook, there is other people that are joining with me. The 3 people on Facebook that lived in this house are on Facebook, and they're on my page, John Fogel. And I have a GoFundMe page. I also have Cash App that you can donate to. I have that too. I have Cash App that you can donate money, put it on the account, and I'll give it to the victims. I've been doing that already too. So if you want to Cash App me, I'll give you my cell number, 812-670-8549. That's my government phone. Or if you want to write me on Facebook, let me know what you can give. Everything would be appreciated. One more thing. I love you all, including my sisters, my niece, and the fire victims. If God did not want you all to live, He would have said, it's time to go. But it's not your time. And I love you all. The time will come when it will be our time. That's all I got to say. Thank you, and God bless you.